Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Mastering the Basics, helping you have a healthier, happier, more successful life. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, you probably ran into my channel doing a YouTube search about something related to the Air Force. So my name is Abby, also known as Airman V. I'm an active duty Air Force emergency manager. I make YouTube videos about fitness, health, nutrition, money, motivation, mindset, and my personal experiences in the Air Force. I make these YouTube videos to try to help you guys find some information and give you some perspective on personal opinion, on my personal opinion from being in the military, from being in the Air Force. So take that as what it is. It is my personal opinion. So here it is, disclaimer. The information that I share in this video, it's nothing but my personal opinion. It is not the official statement of the Air Force. It is not the official standpoint of DOD. It's not anything official. It's just my opinion. So take it for what it is. A person on the internet giving you their opinion. So with that out of the way, and the reason why we have to say that is because when you're in the Air Force, when you're in the military, and you try to make these YouTube videos to try to help other people, you're also opening yourself to the chances and the opportunities of getting yourself in trouble, because if you're voicing your opinion, and your opinion might be troubling with the stands of the military and the stands of the Air Force and what they stand for. So you could potentially ruffle some feathers, you could potentially get in trouble for it, but that's okay. I understand. I do my best to voice my personal opinion without being as biased as I could be, but I try to also keep it professional, and I try to keep it informative for you guys. After all, my goal here for this video is to inform you guys with my personal opinion of what I've learned and what I happen to experience. And I don't try to deviate you wrong. I just try to guide you in what I think is the best way possible, while also maintaining my professionalism and not getting in trouble with the Air Force, right? So what are we here? Talking about a 4-year contract and a 6-year contract. Do I think a 4-year contract is better, or do I think a 6-year contract is better? Which contract is better for joining the Air Force? Before we jump into that, let's talk about some of the basic differences, right? If you're joining with no credits, no college credits at all, if you're joining straight out of high school, if you do a 4-year, you're going to go through the regular enlisted ranking process. So you're going to join in as an E1 Airman Basic, right? You're going to spend 6 months doing that. You're going to get promoted to E2, right? Then after that, you're going to spend 10 months. Then you're going to promote to an E3, and then this 20-some months or something like that, depending if you do BTC or not, you promote to senior airman, and then staff, tech, master, senior, and you go all the way to become the chief, right? So that is the enlistment process, right? That is if you join, no college credits, no experience from college at all, straight out of high school. That's what you go through. Now you have the option to sign up for a 6-year contract, right? So with the 6-year contract, then you're looking to start at a little bit higher rank. You start as an A1C upon graduation from tech school, right? So depending on the length of your tech school, that could be different for everyone, right? But let's say you do a 6 years, you go to basic, you go to tech school, boom, you become an A1C, whereas someone else might just be becoming an airman. So on the short term, months to years, you're looking to a couple $100 a year to a couple thousand, no more than probably, I believe, less than 5 over those period of years. So you have the potential to make a little bit more money. You also have the potential, because you're going to be in the Air Force longer, 6 years versus 4, you have the potential to probably go into more bases, PCSing, so changing your duty station, going to another base, potentially overseas, if that's something that you're looking into, right? And then you also have the potential to stay long enough to hit staff sergeant, to get that supervisor training, right? To get that that leader training, and then exit the military as a staff sergeant and some leadership training, right? Now let's talk about the 4, right? What do we got with the 4? So when you join the 4, you go to basic training, you go to tech school, you come out, go to your first base. You potentially can do 1 or 2 different bases. It all depends. You might go straight overseas. It all depends. It works different for everyone. And then you are looking at getting close to staff right about the time you're going to exit. So you may or may not even be a staff sergeant within that 4-year contract. So let's talk about what you should know, right? So you should know how they both differentiate. I'm not going to explain it all because this could turn out to a whole different video. And then you have to know what you want, right? Are you looking to be in the Air Force? Are you looking to make a career out of the military? Are you looking just to join for a couple of years and do certain things and establish a foundation for something? Are you looking to just join and do some education? Are you looking to just join and get your benefits and get out, right? So what do I think is better, in my personal opinion? 4-year or the 6-year? In my personal opinion, I think a 4-year contract is better. Here's why. This is also very biased, all right? This is why I chose a 4-year contract over a 6-year contract. But this is also what I've heard people saying who have chosen a 6-year contract, wishing they did a 4-year contract, right? With a 4-year contract, you're guaranteed to get out at 4 years. So if you don't like it, guess what? You only have to wait 4 years. If you do a 6-year contract, you're guaranteed to get out at 6 years. Under regular conditions, right? It's not to mention you could end up getting out earlier because of all kinds of reasons, right? But mostly bad reasons, right? But with the 6-year contract, you're looking to get out under normal conditions at 6 years. If you're looking to cross-train, you can cross-train at the half point. So you have to wait 2 years, and then you'll have to wait 3. But also you have to look into, well, do I have to extend if I cross-train? Is the Air Force going to ask me to extend? You have to look into that, search that for yourself. And then PCSing, right? If you end up getting a base you really wanted at the end of the 4-year contract to potentially go to, you might have to re-enlist for another 4 and then do that. But in my personal opinion, I think a 4-year contract is better. Here's why. I think if you're not sure if you want to make a career out of the military, if you're not sure how long you're going to be in, if you're not sure if you're going to like it, if you're not sure if it's something you want to do, you primarily just want to serve your country, get your benefits, and get out, I would highly suggest just doing a 4, right? Because if you do a 4 and you don't like it, you only wait 4 years and then you get out. If you do a 4 and you do like it and you want to stay, you can re-enlist. However, based on your career field, re-enlisting might not be something that could actually even be a thing for you. So if you hit 4 years and you're cutting people off of your career field and you want to re-enlist, there's stories of people who have not been able to re-enlist after 4 years. So keep that in mind, right? Nothing is guaranteed. It's out there, but nothing's guaranteed. So I think a 4 year is better because you come in, you serve your country, you get some experience in the military. Those first 4 years will primarily be your testing point, right? You're going to be testing the Air Force, testing the military to see if it's something you even like. And then you're going to get your full benefits when you do your 4. If you want to go to school, you can get out and go to school. So let's say you join when you're 18, right? So you go 18, 19, 20, 21, you complete your 4 years, you get out at 21, 22. Now you can go back home, go to college, and go to school for free, man. You go to college for free, spend the rest couple of years of your early 20s going to school. You graduate, you have a degree, you have military experience, you have more leadership than the average person, and you're going to be way ahead of the curve. I think 4 years better because it doesn't lock you for a longer period of time. For me, there's nothing more important than your personal freedom, right? And that freedom can be taken away from you anytime, any day, if something does potentially end up happening to you. But to me, I joined a little bit later in life, so knowing that I was able to potentially get out 4 years, in 4 years if I wanted, that was what I thought was the best option. I valued those 2 years of my life back more than I value what I would get staying for 2 more years. At the end of the day, I like being in control of my life, and I like being able to make my own decisions. And if it takes me 2 extra years to take that control back if I wanted it, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go with the option that's going to allow me to take my control back in a shorter amount of time. So I think 4 years for the average person that doesn't know whether they want to make the Air Force a career or whether they want to be in the military for that long. I think 4 years is the best way to go. If you think you're going to join the military to make a career, if you want to, if your goal is to go in to become a staff sergeant and get that quote-unquote supervisor training, quote-unquote leadership training, right? I say quote-unquote because you don't have to be a staff sergeant to be a leader. You don't have to be a staff sergeant to be a supervisor, right? When you are an E4, you are primarily a supervisor, quote-unquote. You are watching over other people, and at any rank during your military career, you're always a leader. The decision to be a leader, it's not about rank. It's about what you personally decide to do and how you personally approach things, right? We label it leader as the rank because that's their primary role. But at any time during your career, whether you're E1, E2, E3, E4, your job is a leader. You should always aim to do that. You should always aim to lead. So this video started getting a little too long. So without ranting, I think 4 years is the way to go if you're unsure of how long you want to be in the military, if you're unsure if you want to stay in a little bit longer just to become a staff, if you're unsure if you want to make this a career. I think 4 years is the way to go if you just want to come in, serve, and get your benefits and get out. I think 4 years is the way to go if you just want to see if maybe the military is for you. And I don't think the money is worth it in the 6 years. So just because you make more money, it doesn't mean you have more money. If you make more money but you spend more money than someone who makes less, you're going to have less money. And statistically, the average person who makes more spends more. Most people don't know how to manage their money. Most people don't have good money habits. Most people don't live with a good budget. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck, buying as much as they can, being consumers, and spending and blowing all their money. So just, if you want to do the 6 year because of the money, I'm telling you, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it just for the money, because at the end of the day, your money management and your money skills and your financial knowledge is going to dictate whether or not you actually end up to keep most of that money. So would I do it just for the money? Absolutely not. Would I do it 6 years if I knew I wanted to come in and become a staff and get that training and come out with that under my belt? Absolutely. But because I didn't know if that's what I wanted, what I wanted to do, my goal was to come in, test the waters, see if I liked it, see if I didn't like it, get at least my educational benefits and serve my country. That's what I wanted, right? In simple terms, it doesn't really go into the whole story behind why I joined the military, but in simple terms, right, that is what I wanted. So go with the 4, man. Go with the 4. If you're not sure, if you don't have the goal to come in and make it a career, if you don't have the goal to come in and work towards becoming a staff sergeant, right, and become an NCO, just do a 4. Do a 4, test it out. If you like it, man, go ahead and push. If you can't re-enlist after your 4 for whatever reason, then you know what? Maybe God has other plans for you. There's plenty of ways to become successful in the military. Certainly, it's not the only way. There's certainly a great path, especially for those coming out of school who don't see themselves fitting with the normal standard points of view society makes for people. Joining the military is a great opportunity, but also it's not the only opportunity out there. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been kind of long and rambling, but it's my personal opinion. This is not something you should take as what the Air Force stands for. Again, it's just my personal opinion as Abby. All right, so the battery died on the camera. Actually, I think it just overheated, but yeah, that's it. Hey, if this is your first time watching any of my videos, welcome to our YouTube channel. Consider subscribing. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment those in the comment section below. I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hungry. Keep working towards your healthier, happier, more successful life. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.